volume 2, because I guess it only records up to 10 minutes. But, anyways, I got cut off. I forgot what I was going to say, because, like, the cat wanted in. I'm house sitting for a friend here, and I'm like, man, I'm so glad I only come here once a day, because that cat's starting to drive me insane. She always paws at the door like 5 times, because she'll go in and out, but anyways, like I was saying, with my friends, you know, with all the people I've met, it's crazy, because you know, you learn a lot of stuff from people, and good and bad, you know. So anyways, it's just thank you for teaching me. I mean, even in like my bad experiences and stuff with the kids that teased me through school, and I know those kids know who they are if they're watching this. People, I should say, adults now, you know, because we're all grown up. Really, I look back at my past experiences, and I really take what that saying is to heart. What doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. I want to thank those people that picked on me, because really, you made me stronger. You made me feel like, you know, because when they picked on me, I really stood up for myself, and I was the only person in that whole class that really stood up for themselves against the defying nature or behavior of those children that obviously had nothing better to say than mean things, you know, because they were either rich kids or just people that were, you know, miserable, and maybe they were abused or something, I don't know, but, you know, the same thing goes for them, you know, what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger, and they just wanted to vent their frustrations out on me. You know, I feel like the sacrificial lamb, but now, and I'm speaking in analogies, but now I feel like a fucking warhorse, you know, I just feel like I have my battle scars, and we all do, and I want to say thank you. Thank you for toughing me up, for making my nerves of steel, really. Sometimes I feel like I don't have nerves of steel, but, you know, and even like my brother and my sister, you know, we got into it, we used to fight a lot, but I've learned to respect them after that, because I look back, I was a fucking punk, man. I was a straight up stupid little kid that wouldn't shut their damn mouth, you know, when it was my sister and my brother's turn to speak. And, you know, my sister and brother are about 12 or 13 years apart. They're both older than me. And I want to say thank you to them too. Because, you know, they taught me a lot too, you know. I mean, don't, you know, when you're at the bottom of the totem pole, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but when you're a pup, and, Mother Wolf wants to talk to you, you don't sit there and snap at her. You don't sit there and bite at her muzzle. You sit down, you look her in the eyes with all due respect, and you put your fucking tail in between your legs and you listen to them. And if you have a disagreement, well, you better figure out your own differences, because, you know, you don't want to show any sign of disrespect to the ones that are going to teach you a lot through life. And I've learned that, and I really, really, really appreciate it, because I have really gathered skills of how to talk to people, of how to be respectful to them, of how to resolve issues with all due respect to people. See, I'm a very respectful person. I'm not superficial with my respect. I take respect to the highest level as I can, because everyone, in my opinion, deserves respect, you know. Everyone, in my opinion, deserves to be listened to, and to have the time to be listened to. That's just how I view life. You go through life respecting things, not only people, but also the surroundings around you. Life will be a lot smoother. But it's life, and sometimes it doesn't follow in that category. And sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet and go through it, you know? I was taking a shower this morning, and don't worry, it's not going to be sexually explicit material, because I don't do that, but I was thinking about, you know, having, like, doing something illegal, but for the good of the people. And what I mean by that, it's kind of like Robin Hood, where he stole money from the poor. But I'm not going to steal money, But I was thinking along that same line of, gee, I really like to talk to people. I really like to help them with their problems. It doesn't dry me out. I'm not burned out of listening to people and their problems. But what I think would be cool is like, and I thought it was kind of funny, but like posting a thing on Craigslist and saying, I'm not a psychologist, but if you want to talk to me about your problems, you can. And when I get my degree in psychology, then I'm going to have to charge you. But the first 10 sessions are free. You know what I'm saying? Kind of stuff like that. And I just like to help people. I mean, people need to be listened to. People need to they need to lean on someone. And it's hard for people to do that nowadays because, well, I think it's because people are just so, I guess, caught up in themselves or something, man. I can't, I can figure it out, but I'm afraid if I say it on here, then people are going to be like, wow, maybe because I like the privacy or something. But it's good to talk to other people, and sometimes, I strike up conversations with strangers all the time, man, and it's pretty cool, and sometimes I tend to overtalk like I'm doing on here, but, I mean, I'm kind of talking to myself, but I'm talking on the camera, and I just like talking with people, everybody knows me as a people person, and I don't want that title. I mean, I'm not a people person. I go deeper than that, I mean, I try to help and listen to people, and, I try to make them laugh and try to be humorous and shit, but, man, I don't know, it's just crazy, I mean, shit. I just try to help people in any way I can. Maybe not financially, but, because I'm kind of in a financial fucking rut myself. But shit, I'm not even going to talk about that, man. Because then people are going to think, well, she's on here because she wants money. Bullshit, dude. My time will come, My time will come. And it's coming soon. Because I got a few good things for me going. But, I mean, it's just a matter of, I like to help people, and I really like helping people find jobs. I mean, I think that's something I want to get into, because my cousin in Japan, she does that for a living, and I want to find out how you can do that, because I really like helping people find jobs and stuff, because yesterday I went with my mom, and I actually said about 20 places that were hiring in the healthcare field for this girl that was desperately looking for a job. And I said, well, don't get into this job due to desperation. Get into this job because it's a stepping stone for you. And it's a learning tool for you. Because I work with the mentally disabled, I have learned so much. And I want to thank those people too, because I have learned a great deal of patience working with them. And maintaining that healthy friendship and healthy professional relationship. And I've learned a lot from my coworkers and I hate to say it, my bosses. I don't want to sound like I'm brown-nosing, because I'm not a brown-noser. I mean, this video was meant from the bottom of my heart, and I will say it again, the bottom of my fucking heart. Okay? It's an expression. So, I really do mean it. And, some people may take it as a negative thing, but I'll let them take it as a negative thing. It's YouTube. People can say whatever the hell they want on here, because you guys are all entitled to your opinion. And I appreciate it, and I thank you. And if you have something mean to say, well, I'll try to analyze that, and if you don't like what I say, I don't know what else to tell you other than have a blessed day and keep smiling. So, I've got about probably 27 minutes left on this thing, so I'm going to wrap it up, and I'm going to do some of my poetry readings on here too. I think I'm going to do that sometime. I might do it after this is done recording. I might do it some other time, but those are just my thoughts, and that's why I love YouTube, because you can really put your thoughts on here, and as long as you know what to say and be cordial and civil about it, you're cool, because I understand why some videos are taken off, but I got 5 minutes now. I thought I was more.